Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome aboard here on YourLiveEvent.com for the Region 2A Girls Basketball Championship from Devils Lake. I'm Josh Boyko. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, crop, auto, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get yourself a free quote. And we just saw in the third place game how that one turned out. 4 wins, Minnewacan ends up falling to Devils Lake. Devils Lake on to the state qualifiers. And one of these teams will also be joining Devils Lake in the state qualifiers, which will be the loser of tonight's contest. The winner is your Region 2A championship recipient and will go straight on to the state tournament. Looking forward to how this one turns out. Carrington gets the wins in both regular season games against Thompson in close affairs. It's tough to beat a good team 3 times, is what we heard from Jason Brend earlier in this tournament saying on our postgame interview. That stands true, Jacob Tenson. How do you beat a good team 3 times, especially when it gets to tournament time?
Well, you push the tempo like they have all season, and especially in this tournament as well. You just make them uncomfortable, and they like to play aggressive defense, which, again, will play. I mean, Carrington also plays great defense, so we'll see. This might be more of a defensive battle than we saw in that quarterfinal game between Thompson and Devils Lake. And for Thompson, they just have to keep on pushing that tempo, ride that 2-headed monster between Sage and Hurst, and I think that will get them the victory today.
Yeah, that Devils Lake Thompson game in the semifinals that we saw, and that one we saw a lot of the run and gun type characteristics from both of those teams. Thompson will look to play maybe a little bit faster than Carrington here tonight, but I was able to catch up with both coaches just briefly before, and the one thing they had in common, rebounding, and that's what we're going to see here tonight. Can Carrington keep using the glass as an advantage that they've had in the first 2 games? Can they still do it against Thompson? We'll find out. Taking a break here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Thanks for joining us here for Region 2A Championship.
The best thing about winter in Devils Lake is the ice fish. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clements on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep it nice house for you, Dad.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Right here on Main Street, something strong is happening. Welcome to your local gym, Central City Wellness Center of Carrington. Open 24 hours a day. Whether you're into cardio or free weights, they've got the equipment to keep you moving. Join their free mobility classes, Mondays and Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6 p.m. Open to anybody. Recover right with their sauna and enjoy 24-hour tanning access. Book workouts, classes, and tanning all in one place with the Gym Master app. Call 652-2555. Central City Wellness Center of Carrington. Your gym, your time, right on Main Street.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garski, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Josh Boyk alongside Jacob Tenson here for your Region 2A championship. Someone's going to state here tonight. Someone's going to the state qualifiers, and both these teams are well qualified and deserving of this top spot here at Region 2A. Both finished 18-3 in the regular season, with Carrington at 9-1 within the region, and then Thompson at 8-2. Both of those losses coming to this Carrington Cardinals team. It should be a real fun time seeing who can come out on top this third time. We've already seen upsets on the Region 1A side of the bracket with a 4-1 upset, so anything can happen here. But these two teams very evenly matched in terms of the talent. They're the deepest teams here, Jacob Tenson.
Yeah, they definitely are. They get scoring from everybody. For Thompson, they have more aggressive, or they feature two scorers, whereas Carrington, they have such a balanced attack. They had 5 players scoring double digits in their last game, so you never really know who that offense is coming from, and that's kind of their advantage as well. Yeah,
both teams very well balanced and have scorers up and down the roster. They have those players that are defensive-minded as well and can really impact the game just in their respective roles. Take another break here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Back with more after this.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At Irie Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact Irie Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsborough. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show, giving you the customer service you deserve and the insurance protection you want at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get yourself a free quote. And coming up, we'll have our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. We had to put the bleachers behind us down as there's a good crowd that's filed in for this Region 2A championship. We had 4 fan bases essentially packing it in here at the end of this third place game. And now we've got the bleachers just behind us as well going down, because there's a lot of people here, a lot of people coming out to support their teams.
I mean, it's the championship. You got to be here for your team. And we saw a bunch of Thompson people just hanging out in the hallways at the end of that third place game. And eventually, like you said, they opened the bleachers behind us, a couple more spots available, and a couple people filing out from the earlier game. So now there's enough room for everybody.
Of course. And just want to shout out Devil's Lake here for hosting this tournament, as it's been a fun one to take in ourselves. They've done a great job taking care of us and hosting all of us media folks. So thank you to Devils Lake High School for being our host for Region 2A this year. And it's loud in here as we're introducing these teams. You can hear the fans on both sides getting ready. It's Carrington, it's Thompson, and it is now time for our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, and grower-owned. Visit crystalsugar.com for more information. And was just able to catch up with both of these coaches briefly. Andy Broughton in his 27th year at the helm for the Cardinals. Been there and done that. But he has got a solid team that he's bringing here. He said, guard the threes, rebound the basketball, get second chance points, and force a lot of turnovers. Don't turn over yourself. Pretty simple, but harder to go execute when you're actually out there.
And especially against a Thompson team that likes to ramp up the pressure and force a bunch of turnovers too.
Of course, and now we turn it over to the Thompson Tommies starting lineup. They will send out their traditional starting five. They're going to send out there Andy Schwab, wearing number 2, Jenna Schwabe in 3, Addison Sage in 4, Claire Calling number 5, and Kaya Hurst number 10. That includes a couple of all-state players last year between Sage and Hurst who have been dazzling in their first 2 games of this tournament. Their talent has been off the charts, spectacular. Those are your starting 5 Tommies: Andy Schwab, Jenna Schwabe, Addison Sage, Claire Calling, and Kaya Hurst under the tutelage of Jason Brend. A happy birthday to Jason Brend. What a present it would be to send him out, send him on to state here tonight.
I think 5-0.
Of course. And for Carrington, they'll send out their traditional starting lineup as well. Sienna Top, number 0. Number 10, Aniston Hornet. Number 11, Mara Johnson. Number 14, Harper Coleman. And number 32, Mara Coots. We've seen Coots do a lot of damage in the post, creating those second chance points. But everyone has played their role. Aniston Hornet's probably been the leading scorer and captain throughout this tournament. So it's been fun to watch them playing as a well-oiled group as they really put it all together in the semifinals round.
Yeah, they did. Like we mentioned a couple of times, it was such a balanced attack. You just never know where that offense is coming from, but Hornet is their leading scorer, at least throughout the tournament she has been. So we'll see if they get to her early in this game.
Those are your American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. Visit crystalsugar.com and live the sweet life. Opening tip underway, and the Cardinals will get the first possession. Keeping track of things on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazed Seed Sales scoreboard as we are underway. Mara Coots looking to play back out of the post. Hornet making the cut off by Hurst. Coleman spots up, kick out. Left wing 3, Johnson too strong. Rebound Hurst. Swings a pass over to Sage, crossover, blows by the defender. No on the bounce. Schwab couldn't get it to go, but that's a great move from Hurst on that crossover. Generated herself an open look.
They just got out in a blur. That's what Thompson does. They just go fast.
Turnover forced. Jenna Schwabe pounding on defense as she has been in this tournament. Able to get it back for the Tommies. And we're already seeing how physical this game is going to be. You saw Mara Coots and then Claire Calling just absolutely collide with each other and just giving each other the business. Kaya Hurst getting to business. Gets our first bucket tonight.
Yeah, great game last game and just picking up where she left off.
We got a whistle here for a defensive foul on Thompson going against Claire Calling, and that's just jockeying for position right there, what we saw on that last possession too. And underneath, a foul called. Sage will draw it. Sienna Top will go to the free throw line. Carrington has also been a team that's executed well on their baseline out of bounds plays. These well-coached teams standing the test and just executing in the right spots.
And Top was wide open, so it was a smart foul by Sage. Got just enough on the arm to make sure she has to earn it, and she missed the front end.
1-for-2 before Sienna Top gets the first Cardinals point of the night. So both fan bases are seated now, except for the student sections.
I was just about to say that.
High-low pass. Hurst did a nice job just getting to that pass, but could not save it in to a friend. Sienna Top surveys the defense, takes a screen, now will work back the other way. Here's Hornet trying to lob in, and Colleen there was able to just get on the back of Mara Coots and not let her back up to catch that ball. So it's going to be another turnover. Claire Colleen playing aggressive on defense, not giving an inch.
And not too aggressive to pick up a foul either, so great defense.
Sage on the cut across the lane, the up, the under, could not get it to go. Mara Coots with the rebound.
Sage has such a deep bag, just couldn't quite get that one to go, but it was a nifty move.
It's the second time we've said that tonight. Addison Sage, such a talented scorer, as Hornet gets bumped and a foul is called. A blocking foul, and the Tommies have picked up all the whistles in the early going. It'll be Andy Schwab, the guilty party. Good positioning from Hurst, is able to intercept that pass. Sage fakes behind the back, up top, Colleen open, three, got it! Claire Colleen with the first make from downtown. And the Tommies surge in front by 4.
Thompson did this last game. They got up 9-0 quickly.
But answering right back, Mara Johnson, strong with the dribble as Schwabe tried to poke at it and the reach, but did not get it. She gets to the basket strong. That one just out of the reach of Hurst. Well defended, though, by Coleman on defense. Nearly 3 minutes gone. Just the one field goal for Carrington, and it came on that last possession. Here's Nora Goulet into the game for the first time. Sage way out there on the three, no. Tipped around Coots, snares the rebound. Johnson working off the screen from Hornet. Up top for Sienna Top, who probably won't shoot the three as aggressively as some of her teammates. Sage gets a hand on it behind the back. And the lay-in goes this time. Addison Sage, a nifty move, clears herself and gets the score.
Early contender for our Agassi Ag Precision Play of the game. My goodness, what a handle.
Yeah, that's a special talent right there for sure in Addison Sage. There is Aniston Hornet, another special talent, working for position in the post. Now it's Coots. She had an opening, but then Colleen was able to get back in front of her as the shot didn't go up quick. Schwab to the rim, left-handed lay, no. Ripped away by Mara Johnson over the top.
Hurst almost won the battle between three Cardinals, but just barely gets out of her arms.
Long three, Hornet skips it off iron, and the rebound coming down to Claire Colleen. Sage, quick move, decisive take to the baseline, earns the whistle. That is no hesitation right there. She just put her head down and said, I'm getting to the baseline or you're fouling me. And the foul is granted. Goes on Sienna Top, one of the best defenders for Carrington. She'll check out, just her first foul with an early seat. Hurst spinning back inside, goes up off glass for two.
She's not the tallest player, but she just always has the right angle when she gets down low like that. Always has the right positioning.
Yeah, very strong player. Hurst is just well built and able to bully her way inside like that. Gets her way most of the time when she's in the paint. Kick to the corner. Coleman tees it up. Rattles off. Coots offensive rebound, and there it is. Mara Coots has been living at the basket throughout this tournament, and a lot of offensive rebounds coming her way. I wouldn't be surprised if she leads the tournament in offensive rebounds right now. She's done a nice job with that and gets 2 back for Carrington.
Yeah, just a great glass cleaner, and every time it seems like she gets an offensive rebound, it goes up and in for 2.
Hurst makes a tough post catch. Kick out, and 3 seconds is called.
I think she knew she was getting close to it. She was trying to get out of the lane, but just couldn't in time.
Sienna Top is right back into the ball game. Just about 45 seconds on the bench after picking up that first foul.
Just needed a quick little breather.
Now Coleman will be the one to sub out. And we see Maya Nice has checked in for the first time off the bench for Andy Broughton. Hornet spinning, kicking to the corner. It was tipped. Nice couldn't get it, and it's taken away by Hurst. Muscles her way ahead, but the pass towards Schwabe gets intercepted by Mara Johnson. Pick and roll. Coots through the defense and the foul. They blitz the ball handler, committing 2. The roll was there, the pass was there. Help defense comes over from Jocelyn Oster, but it is not enough to deter Mara Coots, and in fact, she's going to the line for another shot.
Just a crazy finish. Was barely even looking at the rim, just threw it up there, and it just dropped right in.
Free throw good, 5 points for Coots to lead in this first quarter. Carrington's got the last 5 points. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hurst, again, just bullying her way into the chest of defenders, wearing them down, and has 6 points.
1 defender, 2 defender, 3 defenders, it doesn't matter. She's gonna get it up and in.
Coots makes the catch, and down goes Calling. That's gonna be her second foul.
Foul number 5, Colin. Second personal.
It's also the 5th team foul, so it's going to be free throws for Coots. Abigail Olson is set to check in for Thompson after this free throw to grab Calling, we presume. And that is in fact the case. That one swirls out. Olson comes over to grab the rebound. We heard Jason Brand after that last game saying that Andy has changed over to point guard this year, and it's really worked out pretty well for Thompson. She's got great court vision and has been able to set up her teammates well throughout the tournament. Hurst dribbles into traffic, poked away, stolen by Coleman after Nice got the deflection. Johnson picks up her dribble, will hoist off glass and got it.
I think that's her 3rd bank shot from three-pointer and 1 from the mid-range in this tournament.
Yeah, I think you're right. This Johnson has been going off glass. Whether she's meant to or not, she's the master at it.
It's like Anthony Edwards a couple years ago when all he would do is just shoot bank shots from the wing.
42 seconds left, and we're knotted at 11. We expect this one to be close throughout, so not a shocker that we're still tied nearly a quarter in. Nice back cut. Coleman walled up on the help defense by Schwab. It's great communication from Thompson, but that pass is going to sail out of bounds.
Kind of a forced pass there from Schwab, but great defense on her part. And we mentioned how good she has been at being a point guard. She's also been a great defender as well, forcing a bunch of turnovers throughout this tournament.
And you can tell when a team is on a string defensively and really locked in is when you are able to send that help defender and it's getting there on time after you're blitzing. You know that the communication is right there. Great cut. Hornet to the basket. Got it off the assist from Coots. First bucket for Anniston Hornet. Schwab got to put it up, got stripped, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 13-11, Carrington on top after being down 6, has the lead at the break.
Your car. It's so much more than a mode of transportation. It's your field checker, your private concert venue, your sunset seeker. It carries her and her dreams off to her first day of college. It sees you change from expecting to protecting. Your car, it's part of your memories. So let's make your next one the best one at Devil's Lake Cars.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back here for the second quarter, Josh Boyko alongside Jacob Tenson with you on the Region 2A Girls Championship game. One of these teams locking themselves into the state tournament tonight. Sage pops out off of a screen, gets to Schwabe into the mid-range. Too strong. Olsen there with the weak side rebound, got fouled. That's what Olsen can do for you. A little bit of size, a little bit of length. Provides some extra rebounding opportunities, just like that one.
We saw Coots do it on the other end. She got that buckets ago, but this time Olsen goes to the line for 2 off the offensive rebound.
Tied again.
Are we surprised, though?
Nope, not even a little bit. Hornet makes a right wing catch. Action going on. Gets it to Johnson. Now Hornet cutting to the basket. Fades. No friendly bounce. Hurst clears to Schwab. The head pass to Olsen. The layup falls off. A tough angle. And the rebound goes down to Hornet. But there you see again the vision of Andy Schwab making a difficult pass to spring Olsen to the basket. Sienna top to the basket, walled up. Coots swarmed by a host of Tommies. And a foul is granted. What do you call a bunch of Tommies? Is it a swarm, a pack, a gaggle? What is it?
I guess I'm not even sure what a Tommy is in full, so I can't give you a knowledgeable guess on that.
Hornet steps into a long-range 3. It hops off the iron. And we're not playing bowling here, but down go a bunch of players, and in unison they get back up, and a timeout is called. 13 apiece. We'll take a break.
When you want quality nutrition for your livestock that's made right here in North Dakota, there's one name farmers trust. Feed Mix in Harvey. At Feed Mix, they produce a full range of feeds, from beef and swine to poultry, goats, sheep, minerals, and specialty rations, all tailored to fit the needs of your operation. Need feed delivered directly to your yard or pasture? They bring it to you. Their feed specialists are here to help you get the most out of your livestock and your land. Feed Mix in Harvey. Call them today, 701-324-2201.
That timeout brought to you by Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance. 701-757-1613 to get in contact with Chris Moen at Nodak Insurance, providing you our timeouts for the night. Schwabe working the pick and pop with Sage. Now cutting back door. The pass from Schwab a little bit too far.
Had her too, and she knows it just a little bit too strong. They've had 2 plays like that now where the pass just goes a little bit too long or too high.
Those are anticipation cuts and passes, though, so those are hard to hit at a high rate. You've got to be perfect on team chemistry. Schwab jumps a passing lane ahead to Schwabi. Tried to go to her strong right-hand side and got fouled.
And Coleman couldn't believe it. She thought she got all ball in that one, but Schwabi will go to the line for 2 instead.
And we're needing that chase down spot. You're likely not going to get out of there without a foul if you're preventing a bucket. First foul on Coleman. The free throw from Schwabi, good.
But again, going back to that, Schwab got the steal there. After that turnover, you can maybe get in your head a little bit, but she got right back into it defensively, made a big play.
Good free throw shooting from the Tommies. Olsen and Schwabi both 2 for 2. Hornet sees a wall of defenders as Hurst is there. Gets the tie-up. It stays Cardinals' possession.
Yeah, Hornet was just guarded tightly that whole possession. Looked uncomfortable dribbling, picked up the ball and saw 2 defenders. And just have to credit this Tommy's defense. They're just so aggressive on every opportunity.
Hornet kicks corner, nice, short on the triple. Olsen with a decent box out, but it rolls towards traffic where Mara Kutz comes out with it, and it'll now go back the other way for Thompson on the possession arrow. Hurst walled up and takes some contact, saloon dooring a couple of defenders. Was able to split through and get the foul.
I mean, she's been playing. You almost thought that shot was going to go in too and get an N1 opportunity.
Yeah, she had 6 points in that first quarter, 3 2-point makes. Thompson continues to be perfect, 6 of 6 at the line in this first half, which can be big down the stretch. In a game that you expect to be a close one, every point matters, including those free throws. Mara Johnson hoists, fouled, and 2 shots coming.
Smart play there by Johnson. Knew she had a bunch of contact on her and just chucked it up there and almost got it to go too.
First foul on Schwabi, and that'll be the second on Thompson in this quarter. Swirled home by Johnson. One of 2 off the heel. Kutz offensive rebound, and a jump ball is called. Olsen with no quit in her. Feisty for that jump ball. It'll stay Carrington possession. Top with a left corner catch. We'll do pick and roll with Hornet, back cut. Johnson able to separate herself just a little bit, but the shot is short. Here's Schwab commanding the offense. Sage, step back, 3 is pure.
You wonder when we get that Sage 3-pointer. She likes to shoot them, just hadn't hit yet. But there it is finally.
A nice job. She hasn't been forcing, but you know that she's got to get a steady diet of the shot selection for Thompson to be at their best. And there, she's able to hit from well downtown. Timeout called by Andy Broughton. As the offense gets stagnant, we'll take a break. 20-14, Thompson on top.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Welcome back as we have a out-of-town score update after this Chris Moen-Nodak Insurance Company timeout. It is Valley City, the #1 seed in Region 1A. They had to play in the third-place game versus Wahpeton. Were able to come back from a deficit against the Huskies as Coots fades, fires, couldn't hit, rebound for Hurst. Valley City comes back to win 57-52 over the Wahpeton Huskies, eliminating the Huskies, and Valley City will be a big threat in those state qualifiers after they fell to Central Cass in the semifinals with that upset. Rattled in by Sage, a fading floater, tough degree of difficulty, but she sticks it. 7 points for Sage now as she starts to get in a rhythm.
Yeah, we had those 2 points in the first quarter. Took a little bit to warm up, but now she's found the range.
Johnson too strong. Coots trying to rip away a rebound, but Olsen with the position. That's a great box out.
And that's what they need to do. They're a little bit undersized, not by a lot, but overall the size of Carrington is just a little bit more, and the box outs are going to be playing a big role, the rebounding in general.
Yeah, that's where we've seen Carrington at their best, is on the offensive rebounding throughout this tournament, and they've been used to getting their way all season long in that department. Sage rejects the screen, off the glass, no. Olsen offensive rebound, Coots trying to pull it away again, that's a jump ball.
You see Coots just rip that away, and maybe a little bit of frustration from her because she's not getting the offensive rebounds she normally gets.
Well, she tried to take that one, and despite getting that foul, she wasn't afraid to try and mix it up again. Schwab's pass, unexpected, but it gets out to Hurst. The three is good, just how they drew it up.
And that's just so demoralizing for a team that almost has a turnover. It just falls in the hands of Hurst, and she nails it.
Largest lead of the night is 11 for Thompson. Again, they fell in both games against Carrington earlier in the regular season. Top was able to walk the tightrope while down on the ground. The shot from Hornet, no. Offensive rebound, Coleman, a reach from Schwabe. That will be her second personal foul, team third.
This is the most uncomfortable we've seen Carrington throughout this tournament. They just haven't faced the defense like the Tommies bring throughout.
Olsen around the back of Coots, who had good position offensively. That'll be her first personal, team fourth, so both teams now will be bonus free throws the rest of the way in this half. Pass too tall for Mara Johnson. It's a turnover.
And again, it's those careless turnovers that kind of sneak up on you when you are frustrated because you're not used to this level of defense, and they just kind of pile on top of each other, and all of a sudden you're down 11 like they are right now.
Goulet with it in the corner will swing it up top. Schwab, left-handed drive, well defended by Sienna Top. Marching to the basket, Mara Johnson with the right-handed floater off glass is good. And a foul back the other way They'll get that one on Johnson.
Johnson brings personal. 5th team foul. Andy Schwab.
Free throws coming for Andy Schwab. Fourth different Tommy to get to the free throw line in this first half. And they are 8 for 8.
They were great free throw shooting in their last game as well, too, especially down the stretch. So they're just bring that right over here into this game.
Yeah, they were able to knock off Devils Lake in a game that was close the whole way, and then the free throw shooting made it the largest lead of that game. Spinning one way, then the other. Coleman couldn't get it. Coots somehow found the rebound. Hornet works her way around the defender, Goulet, but couldn't hit the layup. And it's going back the other way. Another missed opportunity at the basket.
Yeah, Coots doing a good job of getting that offensive rebound and found Hornet. And that's normally a shot Hornet makes in her sleep, but just that time a little too strong.
.11-point lead and possession for the Tommies. Goulet cutting, the help defense steps in. Aniston Hornet did a great job reading that one. When you see that cut over and over again, it starts to wear down. Oh, a nice high-low pass, and Johnson capitalizes off the Hornet pass. When you see that same cut over and over again, it's going to wear down that person having to get around the screen, but the help defender knows what's coming, so it kind of evens out.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. All right, I said that wrong, but reverse it the other way. You know the saying.
Deep three for Sage. Gets front iron, and it's rebounded by Mara Johnson. Carrington looking for the old score, stop, score to close out this half. Johnson to the corner, and nobody home.
Yeah, Hornet was trying to relocate there, and Johnson thought she was still sitting in the corner.
If she had been there, that would have been an excellent pass.
It would have been.
Hurst. Oh, she's able to find Goulet with the reverse layup.
The Tommies have had a couple plays like that. It's just sloppy, and all of a sudden just ends up in the right hands, and they're able to get easy buckets.
7 score for Thompson. Shot short from Carrington. Sage back the other way. Up the sideline, hoist, and it's short, but that will do it with a successful first half for the Tommies. They put up an 11-point lead on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard as we will head to our halftime intermission. A fun championship game so far. More to come. We'll be right back.
On the road or right here at home, there's a place that has you covered. Just off the highway in Fezzen, fuel up with gas, grab all your convenience store favorites, pick up select hardware items, and don't miss their great homemade food. Need propane, fuel, or gas in bulk? They've got tankers available. Call for pricing. And in Harvey, they're right where you need them. Gas, snacks, hot food, and more, all in one convenient stop. 2 locations, small town service, big on convenience. Stop in today. Farmers Union Oil in Fezzen or the Harvey One Stop. They're glad you're here.
I used to tell my 8th grade girls basketball team that every time they missed a layup, it gave me another gray hair. We even had a play named Gray Hair because most of the time it led to a layup. I also taught my teams how to put on a full court press. That is what teachers are doing academically here at Hillsborough Public School. We are applying an academic press by setting high expectations and teaching the standards required by the state. If you're looking for a school that is applying an academic press, come and visit Hillsborough Public Schools.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
Quick rundown of the scoring recap for the first half. At our 29-18 halftime score, Thompson with 7 first half scores, led by the 11 from Kaya Hurst, 7 from Addison Sage, then 3 from Claire Calling, 2 for Abigail Olson, Nora Goulet, Andy Schwab, and Jenna Schwabi. That tallies up 7 scores for 29 points. Then for Thompson, then for Carrington, only 4 players score. 9 points for Mara Johnson to lead the way, 6 for Mara Coots. Anniston Hornet just 2, none for Harper Coleman, 1 for Sienna Top. So we'll see if the Cardinals can get their offense going. Both teams being challenged to a degree and a level that they have not faced in this tournament, only when they've seen each other this season, and this is with all the marbles on the line, a chance to move straight on to state. And whoever does not win this game, they're going to the state qualifiers and will have a excellent opportunity to move on, I would project, with how these two teams ranked in the standings among all of Division A North Dakota throughout the season. So this is 2 really good teams. Carrington got the best of the Tommies twice already, but it's hard to beat a team 3 times, as we heard Jason Brent say in his interview last Tuesday night. The Tommies lead by 11 at the break.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clements on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Racing returns to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota. Save the date for Tuesday, June 30th. World of Outlaws late models. Start the finish. Ada Building Center Showdown presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. And a season schedule filled with the return of the Wayzata Modifieds, NLRA late models, IMCA Modifieds, Race Savers Sprints. It's Thursday night racing at NCR. For the full Norman County Raceway schedule, visit ncraceway.com.
Stat of the first half, no 3-point makes for the Carrington Cardinals. For their 18 points, none of them coming from beyond the arc. And if you remember back to the quarterfinals game against Harvey Wells County, which again is a completely different scenario, but they were hoisting up, it felt like 33s in that game. And then in this one, not only have the makes been low at 0, the attempts have not been very high either. So you got to give credit where credit is due for Thompson chasing them off the line and then also rim protecting as well.
Yeah, like you said, they've been able to chase them off the line, get them uncomfortable throughout this whole game. They're just kind of really speeding them up. And Coots is that presence down low. If they're not going to shoot the threes, they got to get the ball to her more often and let her go to work if they're not going to attempt those threes. But also, if you get it to Coots, she mentioned in her postgame interview yesterday, or on Tuesday, that she loves setting up her teammates for those three-point shots, and that can definitely bring that, kind of force those defenders to sag in on her and get her teammates wide open.
The advantage that Carrington usually has with Coots is she's going to get low post position, and she'll beat you one-on-one, so you bring the help defender, and that's when trouble starts for a defense. Thompson has been able to prevent that from happening. Either they're getting good position or they're playing her one-on-one well enough to just be able to stay in the gaps and not overhelp, essentially.
Yeah, and Colling's done a great job. She has those 2 fouls, so she's going to have to be careful throughout the rest of the game, but she's been doing a good job against Coots, boxing her out, limiting her offensive rebounds, and also forcing tough shots. And Coots still trying her best to do what she can to will her team and to get a little momentum on her side.
And that momentum could be just around the corner because it's hard to keep this Carrington Cardinals team down for long. And I know for a fact that Anniston Hornets not finishing this game with 2 points, and neither will Harper Coleman be scoreless the rest of the way. So you could basically say for Carrington, hey, we just played a lackluster first half of basketball. If we just get right back to form, we are not far out of this.
Well, and that's kind of what happened against Harvey Wells County. I mean, a little bit different quality of an opponent, but they started off really slow. They were able to kind of eventually work themselves back into it, made a couple of three-pointers, still scored 54 points. I don't believe they had many more points than what they do right now at that break as well. So definitely could see a lot of offense coming here from Carrington after just kind of feeling out that Thompson defense.
As the teams will go to the huddle now for the final time before we get to our second half. We are just 16 minutes of gameplay away from crowning a Region 2A champion and a state-bound basketball team.
Should be a fun second half. I know it's an 11-point game, but you just never know with these two teams. They can get offense in a flurry, so expect a lot of it here in the second half.
And we've got our coverage also of Region 1A going on right now, so go check out that and how it could affect the state qualifier rounds. I mean, we just saw Valley City advance to the state qualifier. We'll have that coverage of Central Cass and Kindred on the girls' side coming up later. Chase Miller on the call at the Shack in Fargo as down goes Schwab with a travel. Coleman able to make a catch down low, kicks out. Johnson, a deep three off the heel and over.
It must have been at least at some point, they're like, we need to shoot some three-pointers here at halftime, and maybe not that one, though.
They're capable of making from way beyond the arc, are these Carrington Cardinals. Definitely got some good three-point shooters. See if they can get back on track. Sometimes with those multiple lines as that one I think is tipped. Schwab comes up with the offensive rebound, a bullet, and fired out of play. Those three lines, though, can maybe get a little bit trippy where You're wondering, am I behind the correct one right now? And it probably prompts you to shoot maybe some deeper threes than you normally would.
I know when I'm playing pickup basketball and there's different lines, I always choose the back one as well. So.
And I'm sure your teammates love that shot selection too.
As long as it goes in, they don't care.
Right. Hornet with a cut to the basket, beat Hurst to the spot. Foul is coming. 2 shots up coming for Anniston Hornet. Fifth made free throw for Carrington tonight. And there's number 6. Schwab crosses over. A lot of traffic on that left side. Pass is just out of the reach of Claire Calling.
And top kind of face guarding Sage. If she wouldn't have been, could have gotten the turnover.
Schwab too strong on the shot. Coleman the rebound. Skip pass. Top. Hoist off the heel. Soaring in for the rebound. Hurst as she gets the board over Coots, who is still late to the party. This one thrown into the middle. Oh my goodness! Addison Sage just threw it in one motion. And I don't know that Schwab was necessarily the intended target, but she made herself the target and is able to get a layup out of it as well. That's a candidate for Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game.
It looked like it was drawn up just like that. It was a perfect pass right to her as she was cutting, but I think Sage was just trying to save it at that point.
Hustle play from Schwab, phones a friend, or that was Schwab E on the defense. And fouling on the other end are the Cardinals. Sage goes to the line.
The Tommies are just playing so well right now. They're playing, this is probably the best game I've seen them play in this tournament, and that's saying something because they blew out their first team. They won by 12 in their second game, and now against the number 1 seed, they're just playing at the top level.
They remain perfect at the line, 10 of 10. Johnson, 3, off the rim. Hurst upends Anniston Hornet with a box out. Coots, too strong, gets to the basket.
I think Carrington needs to do more of that, just get the ball to Coots and let her do something with it, whether it's pass, whether it's shoot. Just she has to be the focal point at this point.
Great pass from Schwabe, and Hurst will go back to the free throw line. But yeah, I agree with you. As with Coots, she's a really good decision maker. Once she's got the ball in her hands, she can play make out of the post. She can score like we just saw. So a lot of good things can happen once you get it there. It's just getting it there that Thompson's making it tough to do.
Yeah, and you have to credit Thompson for that. They've been fronting her. They've been having weak side help. And they've also just been playing her straight up and just forcing her into tough looks. But like you said, she's a smart player. So if they get the ball to her, good things will happen.
There's Hurst adding 2 more. She's got 13 right now. Kick to the corner. Nice. 3 short. Rebound for Sage. Got it to Schwab, and they're off to the races. She got stripped off of her knee and out of bounds. It's going back the other way. Good hustle play on defense to thwart the fast break. Coleman, with Calling with the steal and a jump ball. Wrong name that starts with K.
If I was Carrington, I would hate to play against this Thompson defense because it's not, once the ball's loose, everybody goes towards the ball. They're just all going for it. They're just so fast to the ball. They're so quick just in general. They're just not an easy team to play against.
Sage had it poked away, gets it to the mid-range J for calling. No, Hurst offensive rebound. That shot from Schwabe, no. Hurst another one, and a foul is called. Just outworking everyone.
Said it on Tuesday, she just has a knack for the ball. Every ball that's up in the air, she's around it. She's gonna get a hand on it, and she got 2 offensive rebounds in that possession alone.
Sage, a drive, kicks. Hurst, Euro step through. Oh, where did she go?
Through a sliding glass door, just sleets her way on through for those 2.
Timeout called Carrington. Largest lead of the night. The Tommies up 15 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsborough, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsborough.com.
A timeout brought to you by Chris Moen, Nodak Mutual Insurance, 701-757-1613, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Schwab playing some pestering defense. Coots makes a catch, kick out, top, swing, extra, and the ball stops out at the top. Coots, drop step, got fouled. Tough matchup for Goulet down there.
Yeah, the double team came just a touch too late for the Tommies. And that's why you see that foul.
Coots in the line for the Cardinals.
Free throw good, 3:31 remaining. Carrington trying to cut into the lead. Good trip for Cooch. She's at 10 points now. Those free throws from the Tommies and how well they are shooting them are really making this more of a not an inflated lead, because they've absolutely earned the trips and they have capitalized, but it's making the score stick out more than what it may seem.
Yeah, those free throws just tally up.
Hurst with a bomb.
She just simply can't miss. Inside, outside, doesn't matter. Hurst is putting it at the bottom of the net.
Foul is called on the other end. Johnson will go to the free throw line. That's a big time 3. Lead is up to 16, the biggest it's been. Thompson has had control of this game since the mid to early second quarter.
Cardinals, Harper Cole, back into the game.
Carrington's been so poised. It's so weird to see all of their guards just they feel like they're so uncomfortable, and then they make another random mistake like that right there.
Coots put a foot in the lane, and it wipes off a point for Carrington. Sage, corner 3. You bet. The Tommies are pouring it on. And Addison Sage with a massive 3.
This is nearly a perfect game being played by Thompson.
Nice baseline jumper, too strong, one and done. We talked so much about the rebounding in this game and how Carrington needs to dominate that facet, and it just hasn't been enough of an advantage for them.
Well, it's hard to win the rebounding battle when all the shots go in, unlike that one, though.
Sage couldn't connect back to back. But you gotta credit the Thompson defense for their rebounding ability. Hornet hoists the three, got it, they needed that.
And sometimes all it takes is just one. Hornet's been quiet, but now up to 5 points.
Sage beats the defender to the baseline, but Nice is able to get the rebound. Up ahead, Johnson, a take to the basket, bump and one. Mara Johnson with a shot of life into the Carrington faithful.
Like I said, all it takes is one. You see one three-pointer fall, then everything else starts opening up a little bit.
A potential 6-point swing if the free throw gets hit. Those two possessions, just what the doctor ordered for the Cardinals. That pressure hasn't really been real pressure in the backcourt that Carrington's been putting on because the guards are so good for Thompson. Oh, a miscommunication there. Schwab was cutting from the corner. Sage just auto-fired it, as it probably would have been there. Timeout called by Thompson, trying to regroup, up 13 still, but Carrington injects some life into the building. We'll be right back.
Are Peterson Farm seed reps real-life seed heroes? Well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Well, if you thought this was a defensive ball game, go check out Kindred and Central Cast through the first 4 minutes of that one. It's 2-0, Kindred Vikings on top as they battle for the Region 1A championship. That timeout brought to you by Chris Mill and Nodak Mutual Insurance. Three-point shot, short from Mara Johnson. Now turning the corner was Sage. Oh, what a hesitation move. Gets the open look for Colleen, but the layup no good. Schwabe tracks it down. Good cut, Schwabe, the lay, could not get it to drop. Carrington will try to cut into it more as we get towards the fourth. Shot clock is off, a foul. Decisive take from Maya Nice. Momentum brewing for the Cardinals at a good time.
Now, just the right time, right before this third quarter ends. It's a 6-0 run right now, potential to make it 8. Or 7.
That was the third foul on Andy Schwab. She remains in there for the final 16 seconds. 1 for 2 at the free throw line. That was the first point for Maya Nice tonight. Last shot coming. Calling, open, three. And that will do it for the third quarter. That would have been a big three heading into the fourth, but it's a 12-point game. Tommy's on top, 43-31 as we head to the fourth. Don't go anywhere. Grab the popcorn, get a refill maybe. There's more to come.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Welcome back here on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazed Seed Sales scoreboard. Thompson able to surge ahead in the second quarter. They hold on to it. They got the lead up to 18, I believe it was, maybe even a little bit more, but 18 is a sizable margin that the Cardinals cut into. It's down to 12. Doable, very difficult, but doable. 18, not so much. So kind of when they needed it, they get a little 6-point run near the end of the third quarter. Johnson hoists the three. It's short. It was online. And they're going to say last touched by Carrington.
It's a good look from three, a little deep, but again, the three-pointers just haven't really been falling other than that one by Hornet for the Cardinals.
It's a shot that you'll take, though, if it's open enough for a good three-point shooter like Johnson. Sage, good three-point shooter, good shot.
She's not going to miss it when she's that open.
Spot shot, warm-up shot. Addison Sage doing her thing, expanding the lead in the fourth quarter. Schwabe gets called for going through the back of Aniston Hornet on that post-up opportunity.
Number 3, Schwabe, for personal foul, first team foul.
4 fouls now on Jenna Schwabe. Nora Goulet enters for Schwabe. Sage with good defense on the drive. Johnson keeps the pivot foot. Coots just looking over, calling. Shot off target, Schwab the rebound. Hurst opts not to take an early shot clock three. Here's Sage in the pick and roll, steps back. That's a lot of space for her. When you see a screen being set and only one defender is there, Sage is just going to step around that and she's going to knock that down. We go to timeout here, 49-31. Thompson surging back to 18 up.
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person, someone that knows your name and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back after that. Chris Moen, Nodak Mutual Insurance Company timeout. Your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Aniston Hornet shot won't fall. Tommy's working with their largest lead of the ball game. Olsen trapped. Timeout is called by Jason Brend. As we'll step aside here, another timeout coming. We'll be right back.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here we go with 49-31. Of course, this timeout brought to you by Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company, as the Tommies have their 18-point lead in the fourth quarter. Following the conclusion of this one, we will have our awards ceremony, including Senior Athlete of the Year, Coach of the Year, AD of the Year, and our team awards for champion, second, and third place. We'll also have our interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank with the victorious side. Hurst got a couple defenders in the air and is fouled.
She's been quiet here in the fourth quarter and late in the third quarter as well, but overall still having a great game, and maybe these free throws will get her back into a scoring rhythm.
She's got the points racking up. She had 7 in that third quarter, with some of the more quiet points, I guess, with 18 overall in the game to match her teammate Sage. Now adding to that. Made both. The free throw shooting is, I can't even announce her jinx this year.
It's just too strong right now. Now we say that they're going to miss the next one.
We shall see. Unstoppable force versus immovable object. The announcer jinx versus the Thompson free throw shooting tonight. Shot wide from Johnson. 20-point game, complete control. A near perfect game being played by the Tommies. Sage, a spin, scoop layup blocked right into the hands of Colling. Shot clock didn't reset. Sage has to hoist. Oh, it was halfway down, my goodness.
Looked good from here, too.
Yeah, it sure did. Wild scoop shot, off target. One and done. The rebounds in complete control. Colling kicks it out, and the goal for Thompson right now, play really boring basketball, as they've got just some time to wind is their goal. Oh, bounce pass there. That wasn't very boring.
And pretty pass.
Yeah, let's put this to the test right here with these free throws coming up.
And Sage doesn't miss many of them either, so.
Now you're really leaning into this, aren't you? That means it's your fault now.
I'll take the blame. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry.
I got nothing for you, folks.
Addison, I'll apologize to you after the game. That's hand up on me.
One for two. That's 7 points in the quarter for Addison Sage. skip pass corralled by Coleman. She's had a quiet game. She's been a big impact on the first 2 rounds. There's Coots spinning out of that in a jump ball. But there you see Claire Calling just playing big. She's outsized by probably 3 inches as Coots is able to just look over, but she's not shooting that 10-foot shot. She's trying to still back down. If she was able to just shoot over that, that's her biggest advantage. The back down, Calling's been strong enough, and the help has come in time to where it's advantage Thompson.
Yeah, Calling is just kind of letting Coots do what she wants until she makes a kind of a move to get her in position, and Calling's just there to kind of block it off.
Hurst from 3, sorry, that's Sage from 3, no. Hurst on the line, out of bounds. Three minutes to go. Top takes a drive and gets the lay-in. Buckets have been hard to come by for Carrington in this 4th quarter. Jump ball is called and awarded to Carrington. Unless I missed something, which is very, very possible. That was the first field goal that I have for Carrington in this quarter, but like I said, very, very possible to miss something.
I think you might be right on that.
Coleman kicks to the corner. Kick out up top. The swing is Andy Broughton has pulled some of the starters from the floor. And you see Thompson starting to get ready to do the same. Bounce pass, kick out, beautiful movement. Paid off with the triple. As Addison Sage acknowledges the great teammate ball movement. Timeout called for the rotation subs.
And just a nice end to this almost perfect game for the Thompson Tommies. And of course, it ends with a triple from Sage.
That's the equivalent of capping it off with a breakaway dunk, essentially.
Exactly.
Pass tipped out of bounds.
Score update in Region 1. Kindred up 17-4 with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
17-4, you say?
17-4.
That's some good defense being played as Central Cass was able to get to that championship game after knocking off Valley City. As the Squirrels didn't fare too well in the regular season against Valley City, but they put it together when it mattered most to guarantee themselves a state qualifier bid at the worst if they can't come back. There's Kari Coleman with the bucket there. Here's a takeaway running the other way. That shot is going to count with the foul. An end one opportunity for Cody Thiel.
Good defense and able to run the floor as well, too. Nice little acceleration there from Thiel.
Yeah. Once again, when the clock hits zeros, I'm assuming we'll see a court storming, but then after that, we'll get to our awards for the game with our play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. But we'll also have the awards ceremony. Oster working right and scores. That's her first bucket. takeaway. Here comes Thompson back with it. 7-second difference between shot and game clock. And it looks like Thompson is content to just keep it up here. Myshak dribbles and fires it over to the left corner, the three to cap it off. Neville Trenbath, the 8th grader, checks in, cashes in, and the Tommies will cash out as the Region 2A champions. Happy 50th birthday to Coach Brand.
What a perfect birthday gift. Big 5-0. And like we've mentioned a couple times, just the perfect game here from the Tommies, and it's capped by another three-pointer as well, too.
You see the Thompson student section mobbing the victorious Region 2A champion Thompson Tommies. See some of the guys basketball team in there. They'll be in action later on March 9th. But those are your champions, well-deserved, the best team in all 3 games, all 3 rounds. The Tommies, well-deserving of this bid to state.
It's been a fun tournament, and it's capped off in a great way. Just a great brand of basketball being played by the Tommies this whole week.
Yes, the teams will exchange hands, and we'll exchange our microphones out now so we can get to the public address announcer and get the awards on for you shortly, as the NDHSAA will be handing out those awards for Senior Athlete of the Year, Coach of the Year, AD of the Year, then the 3rd, 2nd place awards and champion trophies.
KXPO of Grafton, KHNB of Harvey, and the Devils Lake Journal, the Grand Forks Herald,
and Jacob Tenson making his way down there. You can see now to get that mic'd up for us.
Thank you to the fans for attending and supporting the teams of Region 2A girls basketball throughout the tournament. Ryan Hansen, North Dakota High School Activities Association board member and Devils Lake Public Schools high school principal, will present the Region 2A Girls Basketball Awards. Your all-region girls basketball team for 25-26. As we call your name, please come forward. From Carrington, Anniston Hornert. From Devils Lake, Tylee Brodina. From Thompson, Addison Sage. From Four Winds, Minnewacan, Surrey Gord. From Mayport, CG, Jordan Carpenter. From Carrington, Mara Johnson. Hillsborough Central Valley's Peyton Olson. From Thompson, Kaya Hurst. From Mayport, CG, Kaisa Carlson. She's coming from the top. She's coming down the steps. From Four Winds, Minnewacan, Kaylee Hansen. From Grafton, L. Schumacher. From Devils Lake, Presley Brown. From Carrington, Mara Coots. And from Thompson, Claire Calling. That is your 2025-2026 All-Region Basketball Team. Girls, if you can make 2 rows. All right. Thank you. Congratulations. Your Region 2A Senior Athlete of the Year from Thompson, Addison Sage. Your Region 2A Coach of the Year, Andy Broughton of Carrington. And your Region 2A Athletic Director of the Year, Jason Weberg of Devils Lake. And now we're going to hand out our team awards. Would representatives of the third place Devils Lake Firebirds please come forward? Devils Lake will play the Region 1 runner-up at 1 o'clock at Mayville State University on Saturday. Would our runner-up please come forward, the Carrington Cardinals. The Cardinals will play the Region 1 third place winner at 3 p.m. on Saturday at Mayville State University. And now, we'd have representatives of the region champion, the Thompson Tommies. Please come forward. The Tommies advance to next week's State A Girls Basketball Tournament, which will be held in Jamestown on March 5th, 6th, and 7th. After all state qualifier games have concluded, the seeding procedure for the 2026 Division A Girls Basketball State Tournament will take place Saturday afternoon, and the state tournament bracket will be released on www.ndhsaanow.com and the North Dakota High School Activities Association social media platforms. Thank you all for attending this year's Region 2A Girls Basketball Tournament, and have a safe trip home.
Thank you to Jacob Tennyson for going around getting our public address announcer on mic for that awards ceremony. Again, your all-region team: Aniston Hornet, Tylee Brodina, Addison Sage, Cerie Gord, Jordan Carpenter, Mara Johnson, Peyton Olson, Kaya Hurst, Kaisa Carlson, Kaylee Hansen, Elle Schumacher, Presley Brown, Mara Coots, and Claire Calling. Senior Athlete of the Year, Addison Sage of Thompson. Coach of the Year, Andy Broughton from Carrington. Region 2 AD of the Year, Jason Weberg from Devils Lake. Did a nice job hosting this tournament. Thank you to Jason for doing so. Third place award, Devils Lake. Second place, team award, Carrington. First place, and your champion, Thompson Tommies, heading to state on March 5th, 6th, and 7th in Jamestown. And Devils Lake is currently on pace to seed Central Cass in the state qualifier game at 1 p.m. on Saturday, as Central Cass trails big at half to Kindred, and then Valley City was the third place winner, so they will face Carrington at 3 o'clock on Saturday at Mayville State University. We'll take a quick break. Our Dakota Heritage Bank interviews are next.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Joined on our Dakota Heritage Bank postgame interview, I've got Addison Sage, who has just been named Senior Athlete of the Year and All-Region Team. What do those accolades mean to you as you've now clinched state?
They mean so much. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. I'm so happy for this team that we get to keep moving towards our end goal, and I think we played just really well tonight overall.
It seemed like a very complete performance from you guys, as from start to finish you seemed pretty in control, and the defense seemed really locked in too.
Yeah, I think overall we applied a lot of pressure to them, and we were switching up our defense as to their screens, whether we were switching or staying. I think overall we just played really gritty on defense. I mean, going for loose balls. I mean, a couple of us were in foul trouble, but we were just really aggressive on the defensive side today.
Yeah. And what does it mean to take home that Senior Athlete of the Year award and just be honored in a great class of players?
It's so special. I mean, there's a ton of talent in this region and all over the state. I mean, I couldn't do it without my coaches and my teammates, and I'm just so proud.
And now you're going to be moving on to state. What do you think the ceiling of this team is? How far can you guys go if you hit your potential?
Just keeping that tunnel vision, staying locked in. We all know what our end goal is, and that's everyone else's goal who wants to make it to the state championship. So I think that if we just keep working hard, we can work towards that.
What challenges did Carrington provide that maybe other teams just weren't able to live up to? The Carrington Cardinals, they beat you twice earlier this year, so how did you get them this time?
I think overall their team just has a great balance on the offensive side and the defensive side. They move the ball really well on offense, they crash the boards hard on defense, and they apply a lot of pressure, but I'm so proud of this team tonight.
Yeah, it's well deserved, and Carrington, they put on a lot of pressure, and offensive rebounding is something that they do really well. How did you guys keep them off the boards?
In practice, I mean, one of our main goals and one of our main focuses this weekend for a couple weeks now has been rebounding. We spent a lot of time working on boxing out and then our transition after we secure that rebound, and I think that we really displayed what we've been working on tonight.
Well, congrats on moving to state. We have enjoyed watching you guys. Go get them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This President's Day, save on pieces that bring your home together at the Lighting Gallery. From February 16th through the 28th, enjoy our Buy More, Save More event. Save 10 to 20% on lighting, furniture, and home decor. The more you purchase, the more you save. Visit us at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks, February 16th through the 28th. Buy More, Save More event. We want to invite you to the Lighting Gallery. It's worth the visit.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At IRE Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact IRE Insurance for guidance you can trust.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
That was your Dakota Heritage Bank interview tonight with Addison Sage, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhb.bank. And now time for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Addison Sage with 21 points, our Senior Athlete of the Year as well, and an all-region team selection, of course. Addison Sage is your Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, Energy for Life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. We'll step aside again, and I'll see if I can track down Jason Bren standing courtside to get him up here as well. So we'll be right back. More coming next.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Jason Bren joined us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interview, and happy birthday. How is this for a gift?
That's all I wanted this year. It really is, Yeah, appreciate it. Obviously, nobody really loves getting older, but I can tell you this. The number that I just turned, I don't feel, especially right now.
There you go. That's a special one, and this is a special team right here that we've seen throughout this tournament, and they played probably their most complete game of the tournament, maybe even the season. Tell me about how proud you are of this performance tonight.
Oh, proud is definitely an understatement. Coming in, Carrington had beat us twice this year. That was 2 of our 3 losses right there, and they're such a smart basketball team. They know how to take care of business as well. So the kids were ready. I think maybe those 2 losses maybe helped us to an extent to where the kids were excited. They were motivated to play them again. And, we knew we had to play a disciplined game to match their discipline. And I thought offensively we did a great job of that. We weren't forcing shots that we maybe had at times, and we're making good decisions. And defensively, I thought we just did a fantastic job of denying their shooters good looks.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough for Carrington, it seemed, to even attempt 3-pointers tonight, let alone even make them. They didn't have one in the first half entirely, so how much of a strategy was running them off the 3-point line after they had shown in the first couple of games they're willing to get them up?
Yeah, that was definitely the game plan, run them off that line. And, we know that they like to work inside out a lot. They like to get the ball inside their big girl, or their tall girl, and then kickouts. So we talked about if we did dig, that we had to do it with our back to the baseline and not turn our back to the shooters, because when we played them in the past, we lost track. They relocated what they're supposed to do, and we lost track of them. And tonight we kept a better, closer eye on them, and I thought that our matchups worked up pretty well. You got to give a lot of credit to a lot of girls, because we did some switching out there tonight, and I can honestly say I bet you we had 5-6 different girls guarding some of their top kids at any given moment.
Yeah, just a complete performance all around, and now you are heading back to state after coming up 1 game short last year. You've got a squad that seems like it can do some damage again.
Yeah, I think so. We're a really athletic team still. We got 3 returning starters. We got another girl who got a lot of minutes for us last year, and then a few others who are just doing a really good job of filling some roles for us. And it's taken us a little time. We need to shuffle the deck. That happens, and get some kids into some new positions. We've gone through some injuries this year. We've gone through some sicknesses this year. But, this week we maybe played some of our best basketball. And that's something that we're proud of. But yet at the same time, we're not proud to the point to where we're done. Yep. We know that next week is the biggest week of the season for us. So, we'll go back to work here and see what we can do next week.
Addison Sage, Senior Athlete of the Year. Talk to me about just how special a talent and what it's like to be able to coach someone like that.
Yeah, she's just a tremendous basketball player. She really is. And, everybody sees what she can do on the offensive side of the court. And don't get me wrong, I'm extremely proud of that too. But what she's done both in the leadership role and on the defensive side of the ball, just it makes me very proud. It blows me away because, when she was younger, it was kind of an all-offense type kid. And each year she's gotten better and better and better. And now, we find her and Kaya Hurst, a lot of times they're guarding some of the top scorers on our opposing teams. And we got a few other girls that we know we can trust for that too. But, Addie's just an amazing basketball player. You've seen she can score from anywhere. She's we joke with her that she's in bounds, she's in range. And, she's getting really good at shot selection. And when she starts taking the ball to the hole a little more often, then she starts loosening things up on the outside. And I'll tell you what, she was very close to shooting 500.
As
50%.
We've got the mob with happy birthday coming. Let's get this on camera.
Happy birthday, dear Lieutenant. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
In perfect harmony, just like the rest of the game. Coach, that's a great way to send it off. Congrats, and go get him at state.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Welcome back here on YourLiveEvent.com, wrapping things up from Devil's Lake, and we're going to do something unprecedented here tonight. We're going to hand out the Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game on a play that happened in the post-game, which is the happy birthday from the Thompson Tommies roster to Jason Brend. That is your Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636. 436-2119. That's 701-436-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. So happy birthday, Jason Brand. You're going to state with the team that loves you. Great job done by Thompson here tonight. That is your Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game. Jacob Tenson joined me for our final segment here from the Region 2A basketball tournament as the awards in the books. Thompson is going to state. Tell me about this tournament. What's it been like working it for you?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, some of the games weren't necessarily close, but we had a lot of fun games. It was fun to see these teams just really flourish when they did, and it just, especially Thompson, just throughout the tournament, just every single game, they just got better throughout the tournament. They're going to be a dangerous team heading into state, but also with Carrington and Devil's Lake playing the state qualifiers, they're going to be a tough team to take out as well. So in this Region 2 game, or this Region 2 tournament, I haven't seen them play much until this tournament. They have a lot of talent in Region 2, so anybody who has to match up with them, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, I feel bad for them too, because Thompson is coming. That's a heck of a team right there as they enjoy the day together here with Coach Brand. You got the happy birthday poster and everything going. Just a great scene for this Thompson crowd as they put on a show here tonight and in this tournament. Thank you to Devils Lake High School for hosting us here at your live event on this tournament, and Jason Weberg for doing all that he's done for us. Jason Weberg also Athletic Director of the Year in Region 2A, so congrats to him on that award, and a great job putting this on here at Devil's Lake. So thank you to our sponsors for just providing the platform for everyone to be able to consume this, and thank you to you, the viewers, for showing up and showing out for this tournament. It's been great having you along and getting such great viewership for you guys. So keep on tap here for the state qualifiers on Saturday, audio only. Go check out that Region 1A championship going on right now, and then state coming up starting next week, and then the boys tournament starting on March 9th in just over a week or two here. We are glad to bring it to you here on YourLiveEvent.com, sponsored and powered by R&J Broadcasting and Hallstad Telephone Company. Signing off on behalf of Jacob Denson, Josh Boyko from Devil's Lake. Your state finalist for Region 2A is the Thompson Tommies. Everyone have a good rest of your night.